Man, I don't even know how to work this thing anymore. Welcome back to the channel. My neighborhood has actually got its own car club. It just started a month ago. And today we're gonna do the first drive. I'm gonna get right into the video. A lot's changed since the last time I've done one of these. I took off the slicks and I put back on the regular tires. This is what we look like. Car's still loud, that hasn't changed. So since the last time I've actually recorded a video, and I'm only saying this because it might look weird if you watch the last one and then this one, I've lost about 40 pounds since I started recording. I built a gym in the garage. I use it every day. No excuse, if there's a gym in your garage. You know what I mean? Like, there's no excuse for missing a gym day when all you got to do is walk, 30 feet to your garage. And that ain't a flex or nothing like that. It just, my health is important to me. And yeah, so I may as well just call it right out. What I came in here for was this. So basically, if I'm gonna go on any ride, I just like to make sure that all the tire pressure is good. Super backlit, but if you're new to the channel, basically, let me tell you about my car. It's a 2016 Mustang GT Performance Pack. I pulled off all of the GT badging. I'm not up badging, I'm actually down badging. If you don't know your Mustangs, or if you can't tell by sound, or you don't necessarily know that it's not just some souped up EcoBooster V6. So, I have fun with it, but just to give you a quick rundown, I have a 1,000 horsepower rated drive shaft shop drive shaft. I have the rear lockout done. I have the rear axles upgraded to 1,500 horsepower rear axles, so hopefully I don't snap those things if I ever were to do any sort of line lock or any dig racing, I guess, legally. Just make sure my car's protected. I do have racing slicks in the house, and I know the one thing that everyone hates. So this actually I was only supposed to run for the summer. I basically did an all red rear end conversion with painted the lights, and I painted the deck lid. I have an extra one of those. So I've been running this for a while, just for fun. I really like the look, but I swapped the lights back out and put the OGs on at some point. So full exhaust package done. And just because I like you guys, hold on. There's one last thing. So again, if you're new to the channel, you don't know about this. This is a stage 2. Well, there's 3 boxes that I got to go through, and then there's some seats that I got to put on, or some seat covers. I think I got a bunch of stuff that I got to do to the car still. Stage 2, I think it's 830 horsepower rated Whipple supercharger kit, ready to go. I just need the time. I have the space now to do it. Funny enough, since we moved into this house and there's a garage. So I said, once I had a place to store the car and work on it, I would do the supercharger kit. I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking. I got a lot of other stuff going on in my life, so this kind of hasn't been the primary thing. But I have it, right? Like it's one thing to say I'm gonna supercharge, but not even have the kit. I have the kit, it's good to go. So I don't feel bad when there's faster cars out there, or people blowing by me, because I know I'm not the guy who's when I save up, I'm gonna get it. To all those people who are doing that, I want you to get your kit. I have mine. I just need time and money. I need to get a couple extra parts. And oil pump gears. Now, if I'm gonna take off everything to basically put the supercharger kit on, a lot of people are like, well, get your oil pump gears done too. But I haven't done none of this work before. And I don't know if it's too advanced to also get in and do the oil pump gears myself. So I need to do a little bit more research. And honestly, that is probably one of the main reasons why I haven't just kicked off this campaign yet, is because I want to make sure that when I do it, I do everything right. But I also want to make sure that the work is not too advanced for me in my career as a automotive mechanic, so quote unquote, a garage mechanic. I'm a garage wrench turner. I don't want to call myself a mechanic because I feel like that would be disrespectful to real mechanics. I'm a garage wrench turner right now. And I'm doing everything myself to learn more and more about the car, learn more and more about mechanics. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think that might be a little bit difficult. If you've done it before, if you've got tips, or if you say, Larry, just go to a shop and get it all done, let me know. One last thing worth mentioning is I'm on the stock clutch. That's a stage 2 kit. I should probably upgrade the clutch as well. And a lot of folks are telling me you should also do the transmission. So as much as I want to say, oh, the car is done as soon as I supercharge it, I'd be bullshitting. I still want to make sure that I do everything right and I do everything safe. I want to build this car in a way that it can maintain and like perform, and you know, there's no surprises or as few surprises as possible. So that's where we are in the build. The only steps left are the big steps. Brembo brakes. I probably want to get some brakes in the rear because the stock performance pack brakes are still just kind of dinky brakes. And you know, it'd be nice to have that little extra stopping power back there, especially when you're moving this thing. I have the racing slicks, street slicks. I might sell those because the car was super bouncy when I put those on. Have you guys experienced that as well? You put on street slicks, and again, not track actual slicks, but street slicks. It's kind of like a hybrid between the two. My car was doing double dutch down the road, so I was like, hell no, I took them off. I was like, I don't drive this car to where I actually need those. It feels like a waste of money right now, but I bought those in preparation for the supercharger. So let me be done with all this talking. I'm gonna go to the meetup spot and let's get the real video underway.
Never fold, never break, never quit on the mode. Life can bluff, but I'm calling them bold. Wins on my mind, dividends in my soul. Bet it all, double down, I'll never fold. Dice in my hand, fade in the road. Tunnel vision, like no detours in my stroll. Wolves at the door, I'm feeding them scraps. Hunger for more, they can't see my maps. Pressure's a diamond, cuts through the gray. Doubt just a shadow, phase with the day. Every yell's a lesson, every hit's a toll. But my heart be steady, I never fold. Dreams stack tall, skyscraper my sight. Even in the dark, I'm building the light. Broke bread with my fears, told them I'm so. The cost of belief, I'll never fold.
Drive home. Honestly, it's just been a nice little gathering with people from the neighborhood who all wanted to drive their cars, and we're going through this like kind of woodsy back roady area. We're not taking it too fast or anything because we don't really know these roads all like that, to be honest. Well, maybe I don't know these roads all like that, but I'm having a great time. It's just nice, you know, it's nice to find some people who like the same thing that you do and enjoy it together. So I wish that for you. I hope you've got a group of people that you like to drive with. I hope you've got a car that you like to drive. I hope you have something in your life that just gives you joy and sets you on fire passionately, basically every time you do it. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody else, I'm all for it. God bless. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I've missed car content. I really have.
I'm betting on me. I'll make it there. I'll make it there, no matter the weather. Storms roll through, I'm pulling it together. Risk it all for the dream I bear. Eyes on the prize, I'll make it there. Started from the cracks, now I'm rising like steam. Blueprint in my mind, I'm building.